Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be creating this look right here, and the reason why I decided to go with this look is because I'm wearing a Tom and Jerry shirt. So I hope you can tune in and recreate my look, and I hope you like the video. I know that I have not done videos recently. I am a very busy mom. I have 2 jobs, I have 3 kids, and it's, of course, I'm in college as well. So hopefully you like my video, and I hope you can subscribe and like, you know, this video. It's been a while since I haven't done one, so you can tell that I'm pretty nervous. Alright, well, let's get to it. Alright guys, let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do is moisturize my face, and I always use a Bath & Body Works lotion, and for this time I'm going to be using the Confetti Daydream. This one smells so good. When I first sniffed it, because I sniffed it, I didn't smell it, it literally reminded me of tamarindo. For some reason, reminds me of tamarindo. I don't know. What do y'all think? Yeah, I would go to Bath & Body Works, or if you have it, sniff it and see if it reminds you of tamarindo. Because for me, it reminds me of tamarindo. Maybe that's the reason why I liked it and I bought it. So, excuse this red mark over here. I popped, it wasn't a pimple. Era un barrito. How would you say that in English? Some type of pimple. Era un barrito. So I had to like take it out. Now that I'm done, I'm gonna take the, I hope I'm saying this right, Iman, this right here, Iman Luxury Liquid Illuminator, and I'm gonna pour some on my face. Sorry, I have to use a little mirror. I don't want to put a lot. I've never used this stuff before, so this is like the first time I ever use it, so I'm just gonna pour it everywhere. I'm just gonna put a little bit as well. I don't want a lot. I don't want my face to be shiny. Too shiny. I would look like a porcelain doll. Take a sip of my coffee. Now I'm gonna go in with the Milani Stay Put Brow color, and yes. Okay, so this is why I rarely do videos and I barely record myself doing makeup, because I'm a busy mom. And I have a cat, and he tends to drop the most and make the most messes. I'm sorry. He just makes the most messes. Lord have mercy. Back to the makeup. Alright, so again, I'm going in with the Milani brow color in the number 5, and this is so far the best brow gel that I've used. Of course, I don't need to do a lot to my eyebrows because I already have, you know, somewhat, but it gets pretty dry once I've used it like a couple of times. It gets to the point where it gets really dry, so I literally have to like press it down with my brush to get some product out of it. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows, outline them a little bit. My eyebrows are not perfect, y'all. Not perfect at all whatsoever. I literally have an eyebrow that is like higher than the other one. I don't know if you can tell, but it's higher than the other one, and can't do nothing about it. Those that have those perfect eyebrows, lucky you. Can't seem to put mine so perfect like twins. Mine are sisters, but not twins. Eyebrows are done. As you can see, I'm gonna use my own foundation to put on my eyelid. I don't use a concealer. I never have. I just never used one. I would always use my foundation, and I just gonna put very little foundation on the Morphe Jeffree Star JS11. Now, the only reason why I have these brushes, the Jeffree Star brushes, was because they were on sale. I don't own a lot of brushes, and then again, my budget is very tight when it comes to buying makeup and certain things. That's why I don't buy a lot of expensive makeup. I don't own a lot of stuff that are gonna, you know, that a lot of makeup artists have, and I wish I did, but then again, my budget is very tight. I usually spend most of my money on my kids. So I'm just going to apply this on my lid. This is by far the most awesome foundation I've ever used. And then with the sponge, I'm just gonna dab it, press on it, set it down. I'm gonna go in with the Modern Renaissance Anastasia palette. It's really old. I'm gonna go in with a light brown, and maybe going in with the burnt orange, which is this color right here. I'm going to use the Jeffree Star 5 brush. I'm gonna try to take this as high as possible because I'm gonna do the cut crease. So I'm gonna be adding little by little. Next, I'm gonna go in with the color Cypress Umber. I hope I'm saying that right. Cypress Umber, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna try not to take it too high. Again, this is a cut crease, so I just wanna put it to where it's gonna show but not overwhelm the other brown that I already have. All right, next I'm gonna use the Morphe Jeffree Star 9, which is this one right here, to apply that brown. Now I'm going to use a flat brush to cut the crease. I'm only going to go halfway on my eye. I'm not going to go all the way. Okay, so there's my half crease. I'm just going to pat a little bit at the end of it just to kind of sort of set and kind of sort of take off also a little bit of that foundation. Okay, now that that is done, I'm gonna take the 35C Everyday Chic Morphe palette, and I'm going to use this gold color right here. It has become my favorite gold color. It's not too yellow, it is not too white. It's like perfect. For that, I'm going to use the Jeffree Star 10 brush to apply it. I'm just gonna dab it in there and press it on. Now I'm going to go in with a CC Beauty. This is paint, body or face paint. These are pretty good. The only bad thing about it is that they don't dry. They kind of sort of stay wet and move around and smear. So I'm going to use the red one, and then I'm going to put a red eyeshadow on it so I can set it. And I'm just using a regular little paintbrush, very, very thin, to make a very thin line on the cut crease and cut that gold and that brown. This takes a lot of patience. So to set this little paint, red paint, I'm gonna use the Living My Best eyeshadow from the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2, which is this eyeshadow right here. It is the most red eyeshadow there I owned, so it's the one that I'm gonna use. Now I'm gonna take the Milani Stay Put Matte Eyeliner 17-Hour Wear, and I'm gonna make a wing liner. I'm just gonna do a wing. Video got interrupted. Sorry, I got a phone call. If you did not know yet, I'm recording on my phone. Just saying. I'm gonna try to do a very dramatic wing liner. I really don't do those, so we see how it goes. Wish me luck. Oh, that's long. Okay. Now I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do the other eye and then we'll finish it up. Stay tuned. I'm done doing this eye. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of red glitter on my line because I feel like it needs that pop. Can't do it. But I feel like it needs a little bit of pop, so I'm gonna take the NYX Glitter Brilliant in the color red. It looks pinkish to me. I'm also gonna use the NYX Glitter Primer. Now that I'm done applying the glitter, I'm going to use the Kiss Lash Couture lashes in the style of cashmere. You can barely see that because it shines. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some Maybelline mascara. I'm gonna center them in the middle. And then with some tweezers, I'm gonna do the inner corner. Alright, moving on to face. I already applied lotion. I've already applied the... I almost dropped it! The Eye Man Illuminator. Now I'm just gonna go in with my foundation. I'm using the Juvia's foundation in the shade Alexandria. Please excuse my brush. I've been using it for maybe about a week or so. Now I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in the shade Ivory. I'm just gonna blend it out. To set my concealer under my eyes, I'm going to use the Airspun Loose Face Powder. This is in the shade Naturally Natural. I'm just gonna press it on there. Oh, that's a lot. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there just for a few seconds. I don't want to say minutes because I'm not really gonna leave it there for very long. Just for a few seconds while I put on the light medium Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, which is this one right here. I'm gonna apply that all over my face. So pressing on it onto my foundation. For my contour, I'm actually gonna mix 3 things. One of them is going to be the Physicians Formula. This is the Creamy Natural Contour, which is a very light brown. I'm also gonna mix it in with the Maybelline Fit Me Powder, Matte and Poreless, which is this one right here in the color 320 Natural Tan. I know this is not for a contour, but this is like the closest thing that I've used for contouring. And then the last one would be also a Fit Me Maybelline, which is this one. I know it's already broken, but this is in the shade 355 Coconut. Okay, so I'm gonna mix those 3 to really get that bronzy look. I'm gonna try to make a really bronzy look like I've seen on other people. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna start with the 320, the tan color, and I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill Morphe 06, I hope I'm saying it right, 06 brush to apply that right here and make my face look skinnier, hopefully. Okay, now I'm gonna take the coconut one and I'm gonna blend it, and I'm also gonna apply some, but not too much. I'm gonna take the Airspun powder again, and I'm gonna take also this little sponge with a little angle on it. I'm gonna apply some of that powder, and I'm gonna cut right here. Keep in mind, I don't do this. I'm just gonna try something new. That's all I'm doing. While that sets, I'm going to take the Physicians formula and I'm going to apply it with this little brush right here and contour my nose a little bit. I'm going to do a very natural contour. I don't want it to like I got a Michael Jackson nose, just saying, because we know, it's just not going to happen. I'm going to take the Mellow Cosmetics Bronze Blush, and this is going to sound very ghetto, and I apologize for this, but I have not found a blush that is like, oh, so pretty on me. I'm taking the Mellow Cosmetics and using the ColourPop Sweet Talk palette. I'm also going to use the shade, what's it called again? Dream Maker, which is this one right here, because those two colors put together have made the perfect blush for me. Using this brush right here, an e.l.f. professional powder brush, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Mellow and the ColourPop eyeshadow. Yeah. Look at those cheeks. Beautiful. For my highlight, I'm going to be using the Morphe Mani MUA palette. These two colors right here. I'm going to apply some of that, and I'm also going to mix it in with the Juvia's Nefertiti Loose Highlighter. I feel like it gives it a really good pop. I'm also using the Jaclyn Hill 30 brush. Please excuse this brush, it's dirty. I know. Look at that. So pretty. I'm gonna take the 35C palette and I'm gonna go into this color right here and put it underneath my brow and into my inner corner using the Jaclyn Hill 42 brush. For my bottom lash, I'm going to be using the same brown and burnt orange tones that I used at the top. And I'm also going to be using the Jaclyn Hill 42 brush and this e.l.f. brush that I bought a while back. For a lipstick, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice color. It smells amazing and it is a beautiful color. I'm also going to be kind of doing like an ombre, mixing it in with a little bit of the Velvet Lippy. This is a very natural color. I don't know what brand it is. I think it's Absolute New York. It just says distributed by Absolute New York. And I bought this a while back, so. Alright, now that I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead and put on some of this really natural color. I'm almost running out of it, so I'm going to have to find another one. Alright, so we're done with the whole makeup. I'm going to go and do my hair and finish getting ready, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here is the final product. Here's the makeup. I hope you enjoyed watching me create this makeup look. Hopefully you create it as well or make it better. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Bye. Pero no pueden con mi pum pum, con mi pum pum. Y si hay alguien que me rompa, porque no pueden con